up, y'all? Welcome to another episode of the Too Late We Said It podcast with your dog, Edwin Nevado, and my chunky ass, Sean Lever. We are overjoyed to have you back with us. So what is up, Ed? What you got to say to the people as we kick this bad bitch off tonight?
I'm just counting these weeks down. It's like on the calendars now. As the year goes by, you know, everything kind of flows smooth when you got like a routine going. So it's like, it's cool to be like,
Edwin
shit.
Shots at me, yo. And Edwin sending shots at me, yo.
Nah, yo, you taking it that way. It's like you said that yourself. I was just talking about how we always got something to look forward to. After, like while I'm at work, I'm like, oh damn, it's Thursday or it's Friday. We might be.
Oh, see, look, he just sent another shot at me. You bitch. All right, I'll keep it real. It's Friday. We were supposed to shoot yesterday, but you know, I went to a comedy club called Hammer Jokes. It's a comedy club up in Kearney, Maryland. Just opened. It's a comedian named Mickey Coachella. I wanted to go support. I went there and paid money for beers and stuff to support.
Hell yeah. No, that's what's up. Hell yeah.
But I should have hit you up, Ed, and told you
how was this set though?
It was cool. It was cool. I actually didn't go up. I just went to go kick it.
No, how was his set? I was saying.
Oh no, he didn't go up. It's his club now.
Oh, it's just his club. My man got his own club.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Hell yeah.
So yeah, it was cool, man. It was cool. So, but I should have hit you up, man. My fault. So Ed, this is my public apology. This is my sorry for 2004, and I ain't gonna reschedule no more this year.
He's low key auditioning for one of them singing shows. It's like, which one is it? Take your choice. AGT, The Voice, American Idol.
I tried to go on AGT.
Oh, you too old for American Idol. You can't do American Idol. But AGT and The Voice is no age limit.
Oh, they got an age limit on American
Idol. Oh, American Idol. It's really? 28. Yeah, 28 is the cutoff.
Damn, I didn't know that.
Yeah, but they may have went up because it used to be 25, and then it went up to like 28.
Sooner to be 50, shit. Anyway, I don't know. Welcome back, guys.
Certain age group.
Yeah. Of course, we go off on tangents before we start the show. It's just a part of our mental illness. So if you like us, you got a mental illness too. So welcome to hell. Let's get right into it.
We're all crazy together. Or am I allowed to say crazy? If we're referring to ourselves, I'm allowed to say we're all crazy.
Oh, of course. of course. But before we jump in, Ed, what you been up to, man? How was this week to you, man? Welcome to Friday.
It was a decent week, man. You already know what I'm gonna say, man. It was a nice work week, productive. A productive work week.
Did you get some ice cream or something? Like what happened?
I found a new chicken wing spot.
Okay, tell us more.
The name of the spot is called Flippin' Chicken. It's it's in Clayton, North Carolina, man. It's a delicious spot. Like we just kind of found it on the side in the little restaurant strip mall.
Right.
Different restaurants. And it was good. Like better than I expected.
Flippin' Chicken.
Flippin' Chicken.
Hey, I like it. I like it. Shout out to Flippin' Chicken. If somebody comes in your store and says, "Hey, we heard you on Too Late We Said It podcast," give my nigga Ed a chicken box, yo. That's all we ask for. Out of respect. Anyway, man. Regular week for me too, man. Just chilling, working, doing some regular shit, man. So let's get into it, dog. In the NFL this week, of course, you know, this past week, I don't know exactly what day it was, but it was the NFL trade deadline, and some trades was made before that, man. Notice more big names that were traded was one of the biggest names that was traded was Sauce Gardner, I think. With some other players that was traded, Quentin Williams
and Sauce Gardner are probably the biggest trades there to even talk about, like the most talked about. What do you think?
I think it was a couple other players. You know, Jalen Phillips from the Dolphins went to the Eagles. He was happy as hell. Did you see when he was they interviewed him his first day in Philly, and they was like, "Man, how do you feel about this?"
What about Breece Hall was trying to get out? He couldn't.
Oh, trying to get out of there.
Yeah, and the Chiefs offered him a fourth. They're like, "Nah, we want a third." It's like, we got you a fourth. Nah, we want a third. All right, then, no deal. My man,
Breece on business.
He was like, quit it.
Didn't he say? He was like, "I'm happy for my friends that got out."
Yeah, they made it out of the hood, yo.
They made it out the hood. That's fucked up. Yo. That's so sad, Joe.
Nah, listen, man. You already know I've been talking high on like Aaron Glenn and what the Jets are potentially could be. Man, did you see how many picks they got, man?
Who? Which? Oh, the Jets. Yeah,
the
they
Jets got 2026 first rounders and three. I had to look at my hands to see if I had 3 fingers up.
They there. Check. Double check. They there.
3 first rounders in 2027, along with 2 second rounders in 2027.
So they lit. So it's going to turn around soon, right?
Second rounders in 2026 draft too.
So it should turn around soon, right?
If they make the right picks.
It's not going to happen, Bucko. You want to know why?
With 2 first rounders, you already know a quarterback's one of them.
Of course. But it's not going to be this year because it's not really nobody coming out that's of interest.
Yeah, the 2027 draft is the draft to go. And with 3 first rounders, they could definitely trade up.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, so that's, it's an exciting time. Like I was saying, Jalen Phillips was traded from the Dolphins to the Eagles, and they interviewed that boy in the locker room. And they was like, Jalen, how you feel about it? He was like, man, this is the best thing that ever happened to me. Whole time
he really said that.
Children. He got a wife. He graduated from college.
Weren't they right next to him when he said it?
She bouncing the baby and shit. Why?
Did he really say that though?
He said it, yo. He said it. He was beaming. He was happy to tell he got up out of Miami.
Someone else really wants me. It's like, that child at that orphanage. It's like, I was adopted. You know what I'm saying? Me. Tomorrow, I love you. Tomorrow, it's always a day away.
Praise the Lord.
When's it my turn? All right.
Let your soul sing, yo. Let your soul sing. It's okay, yo. But yeah, man. So that was some exciting trades. I guess I don't think. We'll talk about this. I guess this leads into the next topic. As far as some hot topics from week 9, Sauce Gardner was traded to the Indianapolis Colts. So I'm sure that upgrade at cornerback will do a lot for them. But I wanted to talk a little bit about Miss Carly Ursay, who has become the head coach of the Indianapolis Colts, and she got them boys cooking. I mean, the Colts are looking good. This is something we never seen before from the Colts since old Megamind was out there throwing balls to Marvin Harrison. You feel me? So do you think that this feminine touch, I don't know if she's feminine or not. I might have hit it in 98. I'm not going to lie to you. 98, I might have been like, what's up, baby? But, she obviously has
she got them green eyes, man. Green eyes always kind of like increases the allure that person has.
Ooh,
and it's like, and that's really, if you look at you like them green eyes, like, oh shit, them green eyes, and you kind of get allure. It's an allure that you get from it. So, yeah, it's an allure. So I could see that, she's not like, you're not going, oh my god, like that's the crush of the century, but she's an attractive woman, I believe.
Yeah, but we're not talking about clapping her cheeks. We're talking about her getting the Colts on fleek. She got the.
I thought you was talking about the. What was you talking about? You might hit 98.
I was just saying.
I was like, I was like, we pivoted now.
No.
Nah, man, I already spoken highly of her because it's like this. It's like you can go in there not knowing shit, and that's fine. But since the minute that she's grabbed that clipboard and said, I'm committing to this, she's been there every day. And you can't sit there and tell me she's not learning nothing. I'm trying to tell you, She's learning something. And how good she's going to be as an owner is still yet to be seen. But the fact of the matter is, the team turned around dramatically with bringing Daniel Jones in, her being the new owner. Her father's death also is probably, like I said, it's a fuel. It's igniting the team, man. And then everyone sees that his daughter's coming there committed like that. They're like, yo, we're in good. Everyone feels like they're in good hands. It's younger person. She's coming at it from a whole different way that her dad did, but she's doing it with his passion.
Right.
And she's like, from my dad, I'm going to really take this seriously. And boom, she's going to be I think she's going to be a top owner. Like people are going to be talking about her as an owner.
That's what I'm saying, though. So she's obviously changed some type of DNA in this organization, because look at the way the whole structure is being ran from top to bottom, from planning, signings, operations, and then execution.
She's got everybody locked in, is what's going on.
That's what
they
I'm saying.
Know that she's watching. The owner's on the field, Joe. You can't just be making shitty calls. She's gonna be like, and she's writing them down, so she don't know that you fucked up yet. But she wrote it down, which means she's gonna come back to you like a month from now. Like, remember that play call in week 3? Why the hell did you make that call when you could have made this call? This goes, you learned a lot in 3 weeks.
Right. Real quick. And you know what? One thing I noticed, yo, she not walking around keying and skinning and grinning with everybody.
No, this isn't no ploy to be on the spotlight.
She's standing on business.
Yeah, 100%. Yo, she's literally showing everyone the definition of what standing on business means right now.
She's a business.
It's like she blinked from day one and started waking up at 4:30 in the morning. Like, what are we talking about? Like, this is the real shit right here. Like, you can either like recognize it or hate, whatever you want to do. You can't deny that every time you see a Colts game, guess where you see her on the sideline with a clipboard, Joe.
Yeah. So shout out to
with
her
the headset on. Yeah. My bad. Shout out. Yeah, yo, she got a headset on too. That's crazy.
Shout out to her. Still got that ass beat against the Rams though, but much love to you. Moving on.
Let's talk them Rams, yo.
Standing on business.
Hey, real is real, yo. The Rams, but you already know you got McVay as your coach, yo. So you already know is you put the right roster with that coach, and good things can happen.
Puka can't stay out the hospital.
No, it's really like you got stars on both sides of the ball. You got Jared Verse on the other side of the ball, right? Then you got Puka Nacua, Matthew Stafford.
Puka stay hurt though. Puka hospital.
Yeah, but when he's on that field, he does these kind of catches that kind of ignite the team for weeks. Everyone's like, "Oh, did you see Jared Verse's reaction to that catch that he made on the sideline of the end zone?" You know?
I saw. You know, I saw it.
I know you saw it.
You know, I saw it. But yeah, shout out to my Rams. We need to tighten up though. We need to tighten up. We're supposed to be beating people like 50-6 and stuff like that. All of this 20 points. It's unacceptable.
Nah, man, I think that shows character.
We'll talk about that later.
Winning those close games is key.
Moving on, man. On a more somber note, of course, I know you heard the news, the story out of Dallas about the young man. I believe he was a defensive end who played for the Cowboys, who took his life the other day after a brief police chase. It wasn't a robbery. It wasn't a car. It wasn't a police chase for any reason. The young man was just going through some shit. At what appeared to be the height of his career, right? So I believe the young man's name is Marshawn Kneeland. Kneeland ended up taking his life after running away from the police, man. And it just points to, and I want us to talk about, it points to checking in on your people and making sure that you're not just taking for granted that a person is where you are, or it's where you think they should be at, given what you see. You know what I mean, like that. So Ed, just give me a little brief take on like what you feel about that, man. Being inside what you would think is the stage of your life, the spotlight of your life, and still having an internal fight to the point where you take your own life.
But yeah, it's tough because it's one of those things that you're at work and we got. I mean, I play fantasy football, so I got all notifications from fantasy football apps, and I also got notifications from the NFL app, and then also just notifications from different areas of social media. So it's like one of those things where it's ding, 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 and you're at work, and you're just working, and next you look at your phone when you get a second, and then you see it's like, damn, 24 years old, he's a young man. He's in the NFL, so even if things aren't going the greatest, he's in better position than most people. So a lot of people are going to look at it like, what does he have to be depressed about? But people don't understand that mental health. In fact, my job's next meeting is about mental health because this is something that's been going on for a long time. Like people just holding things in, and it can happen to anyone. There's nobody is immune to bad thoughts creeping in and sinking its teeth into your brain where you can't escape it. And it's going to do one of two things. It's going to fuel you or destroy you. Some people use it as motivation. You see them all of a sudden get into work or find a hobby. Some people just don't find something that can help them get through it. And what happens is it tears them apart from this inside. And I think that it could happen to anybody. I don't think anybody is immune to it because it's just the right traumatic experience can trigger that, and it can stick with you for a long time. And if you don't acknowledge that it's there, then you could also be having a moment like young man Kneeland just did. And it's just a sad thing that we just have to start paying attention and acknowledging that mental health is for real. Like people do get depressed. It's just we just didn't acknowledge it like we're starting to now. Because we're all in tune with ourselves too much in tune with ourselves. Sometimes things need to be let be, but in situations like this, you see somebody that's struggling, like, you sure you're all right? And you see them having patterns, address it with them. It's like, look, it's all right if you need help with something, talk to me,
Yeah.
But it's nobody's fault, because at any time people can hide it well.
Right.
Some people hide it well, and
that's what I was gonna say. It's never it's never anyone's fault. So that's one thing you should always feel like. You could always say, I could have did more, could have been more there, but at the end of the day, that is somebody's decision. But in yourself, in your own life, I think it's important to understand that that's a snowball action. It's not like he woke up one morning and it hit him to do that. You have to understand that in yourself, as you start to lose interest and joys and start to not want to be around people, and you eating less and only showering twice a week now. Those things are indicative of a decline. So addressing it and really reaching out to people, if not professionals, that love you, is a step in the right direction. I'm not saying it's going to heal everything right then and there, but it's a step away from the alternative, man. So just, we from now, our little whatever the fuck this is show, always ask people to, take care of yourself, man, and know that the world ain't as fucked up as you think it is. It is people who give a fuck. Me and Ed, send us a message. Shit, it is what it is. But so respect to his family, Ed, man. So that's a tough thing, brother.
It's a super tough, man. A super tough thing, man.
So respect to them. Moving on. I want to talk about something else, man. We're talking about that. What happened after you pass away, you go on to the afterlife. And there's some people out there that try to capitalize on the rise of your soul into the glory hole. Not the glory hole. I was thinking nothing to close out after glory. We talking about Pimpin Preachers.
Pimpin Preachers. Good Lord, they look like they pimping preachers, yo.
Pimpin Preachers. Hey, man, before I get into my soliloquy, man, tell me what you think about these type of
That's why it says in the Bible, beware of false prophets. You know what I'm saying?
Sir.
Is because people have used the word of God to control the masses and also to capitalize and basically just like leech off of the congregation by asking them to do things and then only using a percentage of what they give towards that task, and then the rest goes in your pocket, and it's just it's a hustle that's right there in front of you that's easy, but that's the reason why it's easy, because you're not supposed to even think to do that. And it's the reason why it says in the Bible, beware of false prophets. Just because it's a preacher doesn't mean he's doing the right thing. And it's up to you to recognize and question the things that he's saying and the things that he's doing. Because you have chosen as a congregation for him to be the head. The preacher is your podium to speak to God. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's at the podium and he's like your ambassador to heaven.
Can't be my ambassador.
What are they ambassading? They're just taking from you, and I think that's probably the worst thing that you could ever do.
Okay, so I'm a firm believer in, if there's game to be ran, somebody gonna run it. So these guys, these is the most ungodly people. To take somebody money who be like, I'll heal your back if you only give me 10 racks. Hallelujah. They be running game 100% of the time. Some of these joints got ATMs in the church, Ed. How you got an ATM in the church, bro?
Hell yeah.
That's gangster. So, but what do you think makes a person cut that off? Like church, I know church. I've gone to church with my kid's mom. I've gone to church with her before. She's at a good church, and they're not finessing you constantly, putting a dollar amount on Jesus. But for people who go to these type of churches where you can see it's a clear hustle, it's like coming home to your wife with a dick in her mouth, and you're like, well, she's just probably just brushing her teeth. I don't know. Maybe that's how they do it in the Amazon. You start rationalizing anything. What make you think they buy the game, yo?
It's not really. I don't think it's about buying the game. I think it's one of those things where it's like, oh, when I go there, it makes you feel this certain way, so it's worth it to me. And you make excuses for the reason why it's going the way it's going because you already bought into everything that this preacher's doing. So you don't see what someone on the outside sees, and you're like, don't you dare talk to my preacher like that. He's official. He does this. He does that, and you're gonna stick up for him, even though he's using your money for his personal gain.
That's a G6 right there in that
yo, and that's what pimping is, yo. Like that's what the art of pimping is. It's like when you got somebody in your pimping grasp, it doesn't matter what you do or say.
Hold on, Ed,
in your pimping grasp, when you got somebody in your pimping grasp, it's gonna be hard for them to get out of the trance that they're in.
Grasp. That's what's up.
And you see how sometimes the hoes after a minute they start to realize that they don't want to do this no more, and suddenly they be gone. Yo, you seen Hustle and Flow? He threw her in the crib out. Nah, you didn't overstep.
Damn, dog. I don't know, man. That's like watching. That's like from what you saying, it sounds like they are acknowledging going to a live show. It's like they buying the ticket.
Oh, I mean, I don't think you're acknowledging it. You're subconsciously just looking the other way.
Because you know it can't be. This can't be the mouthpiece to Jesus.
Yeah, it's the pimping grass. Yo, that's what I'm saying. It's like it's a thing that when you got control.
So you think they brainwashed?
Yeah, this is a form of brainwash, of course.
Wow.
Like you know how you got when you're a kid, right? And you got your favorite athlete, your favorite celebrity. It doesn't matter if you're a movie star or a movie. You like movies. You're gonna have your favorite movie star that you idolize, and then or you got your favorite athlete, or you could even have a theater actor, your favorite theater or singer. You know what I'm saying? Or dancer. Doesn't matter who it is, but there's that one person, and in that moment in your childhood, in your life, is that moment where whatever they say, you're gonna do because you think they're everything.
Right. I get you. I
think that's what happens because people are looking for the word of God. They're looking for a connection to God. And you can't fault them for being swooned because the real sinner there is the pastor who went to school, got his certification to be a pastor, and then uses it for this type of behavior. It's not he's supposed to be doing right.
There should be some type of
people need to understand if you gotta snap out of it. Right?
We gotta preemptively get in front of this, Ed. We need to go to fake churches and call up, just like kick in the door. They be like, what does that boy want? I'll be like, I want you, motherfucker. And just go in there and get them and pull out all the documents, the tax paperwork and shit. Be like, why you been buying flights to Puerto Rico and staying 3 nights at the brothel, nigga? And start exposing all the paperwork in front of the congregants. They be like, pass it, but they'll probably still buy it. They be like, Pastor need his dick sucked too. Like they be like,
that's crazy.
You gonna rationalize everything?
That's crazy.
I don't know, man. I feel like it's a shame we let that happen in our society.
It's a shame that it happens for sure. I agree.
Because this old
how can we stop it though? You said we have to go around and fake churches. It's not going to matter. Like I'm trying to tell you, once the congregation buys in, it's hard to get them away. Yo,
where's Batman for the church?
I grew up in the church. I mean, I've seen it with my own eyes, and I'm never going to talk about churches that I've seen with my own eyes that there's something behind the curtain. Like I felt the energy, and that's why I don't really go to church like that. I get invited to church, I'm going to go. But I'm going to also feel the energy of the church, and I'm going to know something.
Some churches are good, Ed.
Yeah, there's some good churches. I have several in my mind, but unfortunately, these are churches I visited when I was out of town. So I was like, dang, I finally see a church I would go to, but they're way over there now.
Jesus in my neighborhood ain't shit. I got to go out of town to praise the Lord.
No, but I don't know. I haven't really, to be honest, it's on me. Maybe I should be going out there and seeing finding a church home.
Nah, man.
And that's also part of it is when you find a good church, uplift that church because that church needs to be the forefront because it's a real church.
I understand the real churches. I'm talking about the prosperity preachers. I'm talking about the people who are telling you, if you give me $5,000, God will sow $1 billion into your bank account.
Yeah, but you do know that some of the money is supposed to keep the church afloat. It's just about using what's needed. That's why it's called a nonprofit. You only using the money as needed to keep it going, not to, hey, I'm going to buy a Cadillac.
But that's not how these mega churches operate.
Nah, definitely not.
They got steeples on the steeple. But I don't know, man. So I'm gonna start a TikTok page for these fake churches, and we're gonna be called Go Get 'Em Boys. We're gonna be running inside fake churches, all the churches with 6 billion viewers or more. We coming in there, and we're gonna shake it up with real Bibles, and we're gonna have on Knights of Templar clothes. Man, that bitch like the Crusades. Who are those Negroes in armor?
Hey, yo, there's only one entity that's more powerful than the government.
Oh, the church.
The churches. We gotta be careful what we say.
They not, man. The real church.
They got a churches union, yo.
Like, I don't care, yo. I'm the Tupac of churches, yo. I'm ready to come with me. Fake Jesus nigga.
Hey, whatever happened to that show? Too Late We Said It, man. It looked like it was starting to like get some traction. No one ever seen them again. No, we disappeared, Joe.
You brought up the mafia last week. Now I'm bringing up fake churches. We cooked.
We cooked. And then you went. What's the one thing that's the next thing in line that's more dangerous?
Oh my God.
The fucking mafias, yo. Oh we just pissing off all three entities, yo.
We done, yo. We done. We gonna fuck with pharmaceuticals next. They gonna kill us. Oh my goodness, yo. So I guess to close out that segment, man, I say it's definitely important to fellowship and worship. I definitely believe that. But don't get pimped, I guess. I mean, I guess it's some type of internal discernment you gotta have. Yeah. But I think those people at them churches where you slap them, he be slapping them with the coat and they pass out and shit. You ever seen that?
Sometimes I see that, like, oh man, come on.
Oh my God. Hey, you seen it.
It's the same. I know I'm saying is like when I see stuff like that, I was like, I don't know how to feel, yo. He's like this with the towel. And like, come on, man. It's just like them senseis that be doing the demonstrations and their students just fall over.
Right.
Like, look how I'm kicking their ass.
Yeah, man. Get the fuck out of here, yo. How do you fall for that? But anyway, man, you know what I'm talking about. If you ain't radio, then you can decipher a fake preacher to somebody that's ordained.
Yo, who's the girl that sings that song like cappuccino or some shit like that?
Cappuccino.
Not cappuccino. It's like a coffee or something.
How it go?
Hell of I can't remember right now, man.
No,
it's like a
coffee song. I don't know. We'll talk about it on the back end. Pause. All right, moving on. As we segue away from church and we go into another type of societal issue, I feel is a societal issue. I don't know how to coin it in any way other than comment society. And let me break down to you what I mean by comment society. We're gonna talk about the keyboard warriors right here. We talking about the people who act tough behind the curtains when they're on the keyboard or online. People be saying the most outlandish shit, yo, stuff that you know that for certain they would not say, even to somebody with no arms or no legs and no head, a torso in the curve. They wouldn't say that shit too. But behind that keyboard, they say the most disrespectful, outlandish shit. But that was the tone, or that was the flavor for about 10 or 15 years. Now we're seeing that seep into 3D right in front of you. People are starting to, let me just tell you how I feel about it. I feel people no longer have that threat of getting your ass whipped. Cameras everywhere, police are everywhere. I can record you. Pull out your phone. This guy said he's gonna beat my ass. You're gonna beat my ass, huh? You start doing all that shit, and so people can be the provoker. People can be the provoker, and then as soon as we only human. We talk about that phrase all the time. As soon as you do something, they ready to take it to push it to the limit. They calling the police, the FBI, DEA, CIA, HIV. They hitting everybody up. Hey, what do you think is spurring that feeling in society of just like arrogance and just, you know what I'm saying?
Man, I think all of us got a little piece of that going on because it's a vibe, like a societal vibe that has occurred now that people are so brave, like the introverts of the society that you would know exist if the internet wasn't around. because they would normally just avoid confrontation. But man, on the internet, you're just looking at the screen that you always looked at since you were a kid. For most of these generations, see, we grew up in the generation where we saw this happen. Like our generation is super poor. The 80s generation saw all this technology that we're utilizing right now today, saw it come from nothing to this, from phones and all that. So it's like we can see that people were different back then, than you see now, where people are growing up with this technology and you're comfortable behind there and you can interact with anyone, say whatever you want. It doesn't feel confrontational. So now it starts to shift into this. If I get mad, I'm just going to express myself. I think it's just everyone expresses themselves freely with no fear of consequence.
Okay.
So I don't think always it's going to be a malicious because they're trying to bully. It's just that they're saying what they really think in their head. You know what I'm saying? Like, think about how many times you've done seen yourself smack somebody in the head for doing something stupid. You just wouldn't do it because it's not the right thing to do. What if you're on the internet? You can say, "Shut the fuck up, bitch." Stupid.
No. Ed, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
That's somebody who might have a moment. You talking about somebody who had a moment. This magic moment ass nigga. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about a magic moment, nigga.
Yeah.
I'm talking about somebody who is outwardly a jackass because I want to be edgy.
Oh, okay.
The person who, somebody be like, yo, my grandmother died, rest in peace. Everybody, rest in peace, rest in peace, rest in peace. I bet you the bitch burned somebody back in the 80s. She deserved to die. LOL. Put that in. You'll be like, yo, why? What are you doing?
Like, you see all of these. Yeah, there's always that one comment.
Yeah. You gotta be, why? Why are you doing this? What's going on, cuz?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So what but okay, so it was that, right? So people would be that. But now they taking that to the streets, bro. And you got these people who are out here pulling these pranks out in public, fucking with people in their real family and life and shit. Like it's a game, bro. Like it's a game. That's torment society. You think that the repercussions, I sound like a mayor from Salem.
The repercussions
for y'all niggas being out here after dark is gonna be dire. But you know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
People tripping, yo. Why do you what do you think that is, Ed? You think that's just a mean streak? I don't know. What do you
that's everybody had I don't know, man. I'm trying to put it like, anybody can be that,
Stop trying to give the nigga an out. Fuck them. Talk shit on them, man.
Well, it's just a new way of bullying now. It's like, hey, we can't do this, can't do that. I found a new way where I could use somebody as my punching bag. It's usually people that are damage others. The damage others. So it's like, sometimes like a kid's getting mistreated at home. He takes it to school and he bullies some kid, just someone that's inferior to him. And everyone just has that complex. Not everybody, but these special type of people that have that complex and they want to inflict it on somebody else, or just because they grew up that way. And some people just sick in their head and just are sociopaths. Yeah. So you got sociopaths and shit, and those are probably the people you look at like, I see the kind of person you is.
Kanye West ass nigga.
Yeah.
Okay,
I see what you're doing here.
Yeah, man. But it's people like that, and I what got that in my mind is it was this guy on Instagram, and I seen he was walking up just slapping chicks' ass while they was with their man, holding their man hand, bro.
Oh, the prank shit. That's the crazy thing.
I'm like, yo, and he was like,
it's a prank. It's a prank. Does that make it okay?
My fault.
Oh, look. It's a prank. It's a prank. Are you kidding me? It doesn't matter what you just went like this, bro. And see, the crazy thing is a universal thing. Like, I'm not doing anything, but me doing this, everybody knows what I just did. Right?
That's what I'm saying.
You can't say it's a prank.
That's
not a prank.
Those brothers need to be put to sleep.
Those are called. Listen, the pranks are loopholes to do stupid shit.
Yeah, that's the veil.
Like, I can see the fart ones. Those are hilarious. A dude just goes around and farts near people, but it's a fart machine. You see that?
Yeah. That's harmless.
That was harmless because the person goes say, it's like passing gas, and most people laugh when you pass gas. Right. You're like, you just
you ain't gonna smell it,
because it's just a little machine. You go through it.
But it was
but touching people like that stuff is the crazy.
It was this guy in Georgia. I'm gonna have to pull a story up and we'll show it. I don't know, maybe we could edit just a photo of it in or something. But it was a guy in Georgia, and he was walking around taking pictures of women up their skirts, and he found a loophole in the law, and they let him go, and they didn't stop him from doing it in the future because of this loophole, and it took him like 16 months to fix the loophole. You're
kidding me, yo.
We'll talk a pause. We'll talk the second back end pause, but we'll talk about it on the back end, and maybe you could edit in just the storyline of it somewhere right here where I just burped at. But yeah, it's crazy, yo. But that's what I'm saying. Motherfuckers like that need to be stopped right then and there because it ain't funny, and you setting a bad precedent, yeah. So, but yeah, man, I'm sorry.
That's crazy. So he had a whole loophole. Like that's
why I make it hard for men like me and you to get some ass sometimes because these chicks got to worry about Freaky Frog Fred over here, and I'm on the line with him. You know what I mean? Yeah. On the hotline. You ever heard Pretty Ricky?
Yeah,
Pretty Ricky.
There's some creeps, yo. I'm telling you, they'll do crazy things. I'm like, yo, come on, man. Where's the respect?
What?
You know
exactly. Ed.
Where is the respect? It's like respecting someone else, not because you are respecting because you're afraid of them or respect them because they're someone that you admire. I'm talking about respecting because they're another human being. Respect. That's a different type of respect. It's not just about, oh, you just earned my respect, so I respect you. Yeah. You go around, that's great. Somebody earned your respect. But just a level of respect that you give just to another human being. Because if you were them and that happened to you, you would be like, hey, man. Shit.
Exactly, yo.
So it's the do unto others is the most simplest thing that's said. But if you would live by that, just that one credo alone, you probably will go through life without getting in any big trouble.
In the name of Jesus, yo. You hit it on the head right there. Ed. Look at you. And nothing else I can say. You said it all. What more can I say? Respect, human respect.
We're all guilty of that too. There's moments where we have our moments.
I ain't never took no pictures of no pussy. What you talking
about? No, I'm not talking about taking pussy, about disrespecting somebody that didn't deserve it. Cool. We've all had. I'm not saying we all took hey, I'm not saying I would never do that. Right. I've made mistakes like this too, but acknowledging them is what makes us better. Acknowledging, like, damn, I fucked up there. That person
and being willing to change
how I treated them, and trying to change that. That's what you should actively do. It's a simple thing, and then we get at least 80% of us will not be in any crazy troubles. Yeah. Like that dude going, like, what are you doing?
Yeah, when you get there, you need some help, yo.
I'm definitely just on another level of disrespect, man.
Yeah, I'm definitely not the guy to try to put myself beyond reproach because Sean had a fucked up life. Trust me, believe that. Yeah. But what I'm saying is basic respect for human decency, I think.
Yeah.
That's what you
exactly.
Yeah, I can definitely buy that, cuz. I can definitely buy that. All right, that was dope, man. Thanks for having that convo, sis. Thanks for going there with me. I'm gonna show the keyboard warrior one time. You niggas better stop talking about me.
Yo, my man holding that shit like a straight assault rifle.
You know he didn't slap the shit off somebody.
He got the keyboard in the ready position like this. He's like
he might fuck you up. Actually, he might be.
No, because that's exactly what the keyboard warriors are. It's like target sighted, target acquired,
neutralized. Oh my goodness. All right, Ed, let's get it. Let's
that's basically what it is like you're on the phone, you're like God his bitch ass. Oh, this motherfucker saying what? Fuck you.
They be dead serious about it, yeah.
Rolling around, you're just causing like 20 conflict back and forth on the internet. Simultaneously just scorching people.
They fun to read though. They fun to read.
Sometimes the comics is the craziest shit. The jokes that people say in the comics are like immortalized. Because if someone says something crazy, it gets a bunch of likes, and then you got the what is it called? Like the serial killers have the mimics or something, or the copycats. So you got the copycat serial killers, copycat serial posters,
and they'll post the same
exact copy paste that shit.
Yo, why do you? That's crazy too, yeah. For clout, I want the likes too.
Oh, this is great, man! It got 1,000 views. Go somewhere far away, which you think is far away, and then post it, and then at least 10 things like, "Oh, that's not original. I saw that on this post." Whoa. But guess what? It still got 10,000 fucking hits.
It's so many people in the world,
so it doesn't matter. Like, got him. It doesn't matter.
You don't know where the original.
I'll use all of that attention and do something else.
That's how desperate people are for attention.
Just going viral, whether it's negative or positive. Now the person's immortalized.
I don't know, man. God is
the internet.
I don't know.
Internet.
Let's go.
All
right, moving on. Let's talk about something we've talked about a couple times, man. But now we're going to try to look and figure out what can we do about it, man. And it's some of these sports injuries that are happening, man. And they're getting gruesome, man. It's getting crazy out here. I will warn whoever does not wish to see to stop your video in a couple seconds. I'll put the picture up for about 5 seconds. So just look away now.
Oh,
this is the injury of Jake Daniels' arm. Yeah, so I'm gonna take it down, and the image is gone. So of course you go through something like that, you experience something like that. Now, he didn't have any major ruptures or breaks or tears or rips or anything like that. It was just a gnarly dislocation. So he'll be okay. God is good. Cover my man JD through. But what are some things that we can do, Ed? Or what are some things the players, obviously we can't do shit. We out of shape and we over 35. It's a wrap for us. But what are some of the things the players can do, the coaching staff can do to prevent some injuries like this, brother?
Yeah, injuries like that, they're freak injuries. You know, you can't sit there and go, oh my God, he should have this and should have this. Or the most common thing is he shouldn't be playing when they're down by that much in his match. I was like, okay, I get it. Agree. Come on, calm down. But guess what? It's like, guess what? You could look at it in that context. But sometimes when you let the players finish the game, it's a pride thing, and it's also carried to the next game. But it doesn't necessarily mean that you should be going in there expecting to get hurt, because it's no different if he was in there or it happened in the first quarter. So now the same exact incident, let's say it happened exactly the same way, happens in the first quarter, right? Suddenly it's not a bad thing. No, man, it's bad all the way around, but you can't look at hindsight and say, oh, they were down by 38. It's like, man, because we're talking about the 80s or 70s, the 70s to 80s. That didn't happen. It didn't matter. You just got hurt. It is what it is. No one's thinking like, well, you should be preserving them. It's like, nah, it's next man up. You wish it didn't happen, but it did. But then that's a preventable injury. So whether that happened in the first quarter or fifth quarter, I think that injury was preventable, because sometimes players are so inclined to try to do more and more to get more out of a play. And sometimes it's a disciplinary thing. I think coaching staff should always say, hey, man, we want you to make these plays, but just don't put yourself in a compromisable situation.
Right.
Like you're in the grasp and you're about to get taken down. Your only thought should be is assume a safe position, especially with your limbs. It's like, if you're getting taken to the ground, I see you trying to get away, but there's a moment in that grasp, if you played sports, where you know, oh, he got me.
And what you got to do?
You tuck your arms in, limbs, and just prepare for the impact, and then you live to fight another day. Pause. Yo, you saw me in there.
You didn't word it the way I wanted you to word it. I wanted you to say, I want you to just grip up and just take it. That's what I wanted you to say.
Just take it. Nah, brace for the impact. Now, I mean, I'm not going to fault Jaden Daniels.
He's a competitor.
We can learn from injuries like this and say, hey, there's moments where I could do, instead of trying to get the extra play, I can make a move to protect myself.
Right.
Because this is a full contact sport, and the injuries sometimes are unpreventable. But let's not ignore the preventable ones. Let's not say, hey, in that moment, it's his arm got cut out. So we look at the play. We just saw a picture. You look at the play. Remember, he got spun around, and then his arm got caught underneath him because he was reaching out, like he was trying to still get out of the tackle.
Right.
Even when he was getting brought down. So but his arm then got caught outside of his body like this and went black out.
Against the
force of his body and the tackler's body together.
So let me tell you this, Ed, though. Mm-hmm. That's a bang bang play, yo.
Of course it is. But
so
he had
I don't think you have time to think like that, yo. So if you think you're gonna mix somebody and he grab your hips and I feel like I can spin out of it, but he whip down your body. You see Jaden Daniels, he built like 6 cigarettes.
Yeah.
Light in the ass, yo.
Nah, it's like as soon as someone grabs you by the waist like that, you could feel your body start to torque. That means
he could give up.
There's the moment. There's the moment. These athletes are sharper than us, man. They're making split-second decisions. Yo, you see these quarterbacks. Matthew Stafford. He's the second oldest quarterback.
But Statty not gonna put himself in this situation.
No, I'm not talking about running, but you're seeing the decisions he's making throwing that ball. Where it splits. We're talking about there's split-second decisions being made where he throws it.
MVP.
He's playing great. I can't say we'll talk MVP like week 13-ish, 14-ish. When we get down there, we'll see everybody. But he is playing great. But that's also the reason why I'm using that as an example. Is like those are split-second decisions that he's making when he throws the ball. I should have picked another player. See, I'm bigging up Matthew Stafford. But he picks up the ball and throws it in a spot. Split-second decision making. It's the same thing. You're about to get tackled. You feel like you can get out, but there's going to be a moment within that grasp where you're going to know, oh, he got me. That's the one where your next thought should be, let me just protect the foot. First, protect the football. That's also part of the coaching too. When you get contact made, the first thing you got to do is high and tight, tuck that football in, make sure it can't. Football. I said football. There ain't no tuck that football in and make sure nobody's trying to snap it out, or you can get caught with your arm out here.
That's right.
So you got that same decision making is applied to when you're in the grasp and knowing when they got you. And that can be trained because it's just something that you have to do a mindset. Of course, in a bang bang play that happened to him. But if you have that in your mind saying, hey, I'm in the grasp. It becomes muscle memory, and your body, by instinct, will clutch it. Just like you can't poke somebody in the eye twice, they're gonna blink. It's the same type of reflex. It's a reflex, but that's sometimes you blink just in time, something don't hit you. It's a muscle memory and a reaction, a reflective reaction that happens when something happens to you. You flinch and move away. It's the same thing that happens.
Let me ask you this.
I'm getting too deep into it, I guess.
Yeah, you getting too deep into the football specifics of it. Let me bring up this next image real quick. Pause. I don't even know how to pause. So this is a display of some common sporting injuries. So we're gonna zoom out, we're gonna back out a little bit. We're not gonna focus so much on just football, although that's what I brought up. I did bring that image up, so we were just talking about that. But let's step back a little bit and look at just injuries in general from sporting. That could be tennis, rowing, curling, tennis table. I don't know, whatever the hell you be playing since you couldn't play football no more after high school because you wasn't athletic enough. What the things that happened to you? These are some of those things. So we got lower back pain, osteoporosis.
I've had shin splints. I have a friend that's currently got heel plantar fasciitis.
So what I'm trying to figure out, we look at the LeBrons and we look at the Ronaldos, and we look at KD even though he tore his Achilles tendon. Outside of that, these people have longevity. So is it just genetics that predispose certain people to having a stronger base that gives them that longer life in athletics? Or is it something you thinking that people are doing, like fasting, cryogenic chambers, stem cell research, drinking baby blood? I don't know.
I think it's a combination of everything, actually.
Even the baby blood?
Well, I mean, I'm just saying you go and exaggerate with the stuff. But I'm saying that people doing specific things to maintain their body health, plus genetics and all that. Genetics definitely plays a part. Some people are born with gifts, physical gifts, and some are not. Some are born with mental gifts, some are not. Some are born with disabilities, some are not. So we're all rolling the dice when it comes. We're the real slot machines. Whenever you're having a baby, you're rolling all of the genes that you have within your genetic genome. Like all of that stuff is just floating around this little thing, and then they're all floating into the baby that's being made. And all of a sudden, you get what you get. Ta-da! These are your genes that made it to this baby. Yeah. Some the good ones may have made it, and none of the bad ones, or just one bad one. Some of the bad ones, all of the bad ones. You don't know what you're gonna get.
You know what I think of it like? I think of it. A long time ago, I started thinking like this. I think of it like Mario Kart. Like you get all your drivers. And they all got different sliders. Some are faster than others. Some turn better than others. Yeah. Some get better specials, but they all have their own strengths and they all have their own weaknesses. And in the average, everybody just about evens out. You know what I mean? I think of it like that. So But yeah, we apply that to genetics, I guess, too. But outside of genetics, do you think it's something just like medicine is doing, or is it something?
Oh yeah, I think that there's definitely
that can
genetic
stop
or
shin splints?
like I'm not saying you can stop things, but you can increase the chances of you not getting them.
Okay.
By doing specific procedures or medicines or exercises or different type of unique or
herb regiments.
they like advanced medical procedures that can be done. But I think that we're getting better and better at that holistic medicine.
Right.
There's a lot of stuff that people do, and you can't say it doesn't work, especially when the person is improving on their health. Acupuncture.
Right.
I mean, there's a lot of things that people do. And I think that because we're all different and we have different DNA, our bodies respond to different things differently. That's why it's important that if you're going to go down this tunnel, you have to not find what's better for your friend, find what's best for you by doing the research, understanding your body, and having a doctor that you can talk to. So then you're trying to find whatever procedures that you're trying to do to help your health. You have to know that you're a different person than the next person. So some things there's universal stuff, but there's also stuff that might be specific to you that works for you. And that's true. What you should try to find, the stuff that works for you.
Yeah, ain't no cookie cutter. You're right about that. Right about that, man. So yeah, man, we wish Jaden Daniels a speedy recovery.
I think he'll be fine. They didn't even put him on IR. You know that? They thinking that they might be because this is non-throwing arm.
I know, yo, but don't do that, man. They did the same thing to RG3.
Yo.
Come on, man. You see RG3 do that little fake cry? Mm-hmm. You see him do that fake cry?
Let man, that's I have a high expectations for Jaden Daniels. I spoke to my father about this the other day. Like I have
Papa Nevado. Shout out to Papa Nevado, yo.
Yeah. And I was talking to him about how impressed I am with Jaden Daniels, because as a rookie, he's already showing that he's got a lot of potential to be great. And I just want to see him succeed, because it's another person that you go, hey, you'll either love to hate him or love to see him play. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Because whenever he's not playing my team, then I'm gonna be like, yeah, nice play. But they're like, fuck your shit, man. You know, because like we were talking last episode, I'm gonna be cussing out, fuck you, Jaden. Fuck you. But that's just a player. Right. When the game's over, he's a good person.
That's a man.
You know what I mean? So, anyway. Yeah, I just hope for his health, man, because I think he's got a lot of potential to be great.
He'll be good. He got a good spirit, man. He seemed like a good kid. He got his moms around him. You know, he's a good kid, man. But I was on to talk about RG3 real quick, yo. Ain't that crazy? We calling people kids now. We old, damn. I wanted to talk about RG3 phony ass. He gonna put the screen, the split screen. I'm starting to not like RG3, yo.
He be doing some things, yo. Like, what is he up to, yo? Sometimes.
Yeah, what are you up? This is the perfect question, nigga. What are you up to, yo? What are you up to over there? That's the perfect question. This motherfucker had the split screen with Jaden Daniels' injury over here, and him on the other screen talking about. And then it went off, and he just was like, "I just can't," and turned the video off. You up to, man? That's perfect, yo. I was trying to do that.
What the hell are you up to?
What are you up to, Robert?
What's your thing, yo? Come on, man. Yo, remember, here's the thing, the crazy thing is I don't want to be flaming nobody or saying
fuck Robert Griffin. Let's talk heavy, yo.
But this man was like promoting all crazy on his IG. And this, I stopped following because of this, by the way. Surviving Washington, a book that I'm gonna release. He's promoting promoting that shit, and then out of nowhere,
he got that manyan, that hush hush manyan. Robert, what are you up to, yo?
What are you up to, man?
You making hoodies, yo. It's gonna be Robert Griffin.
What are you up to, yo?
It's gonna say, what are you up to, Robert?
What are you up to? I was like, I'm done with Robert, yo.
People, would y'all buy that, yo?
I was actually gonna buy that book, yo. It's like,
don't do that,
Robert Washington. I want to read up on that. Like,
don't do that. They treated him like royalty, yo. He just couldn't stop messing with all the white women in DC. Too late. We said it, crew. Do y'all think? Would y'all buy a hoodie that said with Robert Griffin III face? And to say, what are you up to, Robert?
What are you up to?
I'm gonna make some hoodies that say that. That's
what are you up to, Robert? And then don't put RG3 or none, just so it's like, oh, it's a if you know, you know what we're talking.
What are you up to, Robert?
Hey, if you know with this question.
That's insane, yo. I should have put a picture of his goofy ass up there.
That's actually, just keep that in mind. We might be putting those T-shirts up in the shop when we earn the right to sell these.
I know some Africans who gonna print them shirts up for us tomorrow.
What are you up to, Robert?
Yeah, what are you up to, Robert?
Or say like, what are you up to? And then on the back it says Robert ?
Robert. With the 10. It's gonna say Robert with a 10 underneath for RG3. That's fucked up. What are you up to, Robert? I'm not fucking with you here. All right, yo. The next topic, I guess, can be a little bit of a sensitive topic, but we don't mean it like that, and we don't care. There's been a lot of this going on. I know a lot of people travel, man. I'm flying soon, so this is definitely something I'm concerned about. And we don't know if it is a smear campaign in the media that's bringing our awareness to it. Is it an actual increase of volume of this occurrence? Is it a deterioration of work staff that's qualified to do this type of service? We don't know what it is, or it's an amalgamation of all three or more factors. And what we're talking about is the increase in plane crashes that's happening, man, more so recently over the last year or so, or at least the perceived increase. Now, I'm not an asshole completely. I'm not going to put a picture of a fucking plane crash up here, but I just wanted to put some planes up to set the precedent. These is getting money nigga planes, but we talking about actual jetliners. I think a UPS plane, was it?
Yeah, that's the most recent crash that happened. That was a gnarly crash too. Like,
okay,
the plane just decimated a whole area of the airport.
Wow, man.
And
where was that at, Ed? Do you know where it was at? I don't know where it was at.
Shit, I did. That I have short-term memory loss.
Oh, okay. I don't know either. I'm coming from a place that
forgot where it was.
I think it was in the Midwest somewhere, but
it was in the Midwest. That I do know.
Okay.
I just can't remember the exact airport that it was, even though I was talking about it about 2 days ago. But it is what it is. It's too late. I did it.
Too late. We forgot it.
Too late. We forgot it.
But
the point of the matter is that crash happened and the devastation of that crash. But I mean, we don't know the knowledge of the reason of the crash. So every crash, planes got the black box. So there's always a story behind the crash. It's like, we don't know the story behind the crash, so I can't make no assumptions on it. But we are talking about crashes happening more often, and this being one of them.
Right.
Could this been preventable? We'll find out in due time. I'm sure the story will get out. But a lot of crashes have been proven that they're preventable as well. And I think that maybe what you're touching on is, could it be that this is something that we've been doing for so long that people have gotten to the point where the technology is so good that we rely on the technology to fly our planes and not the actual people? Where like,
well, me, I got my 10 for
how much things are. There's a lot involved when it comes to you got your flight, the person that's flying the plane, and then you got the people on the ground control, that help you navigate away from storms and other planes. Because planes are out in the sky, they all have a imaginary highway in the skies, and traffic control controls where the planes
where those lines are,
and where those lines are, and without that, sometimes that goes down. What happens now? Now you're flying blind. So that's a possibility of a crash happening. Storms are more prevalent now.
So
bad storms could be causing crashes.
That's true. But I mean, those people are up there on those guided systems anyway. So I'm not really talking about navigating clouds and barometrics and all that shit.
Yeah, navigational system goes down. What are you going to do? Now you have to go.
If Denzel can fly drunk on that movie, remember Denzel landed that plane drunk? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I was drunk, nigga.
Saved all those lives drunk.
He saved all them lives drunk, nigga. But anyway, well, what would you say? My fault. You said what now?
What was I saying?
I don't know.
But like some of the things that you define, because you're talking about the auto navigational systems and all that, the digital navigation. Yes. So what happens when that stuff goes down? It's like, we depend on those things, but we didn't always have all of those things.
Those people have training, though. They still
have of course. But I'm not saying that's the reason, but I think that there's a lot of variables at play when it comes to plane crashes, whether it's something that's caused by the weather, the staff that's involved, are they complacent and not seeing signs of problems? But I think that there's so many little things that each plane crash is going to have its own story. But why are they happening so often? That's the question. And that's the question that's hard to answer. Bro. So I think it's hard to answer because I
don't think it's hard to answer. I'm a conspiracy theorist. I've been thought about everything from this is intentionally happening to drive stock prices down on airline stocks.
So killing millions of people.
Didn't we just talk about the classified files? Do you know how much money was made during 9/11, boy? Don't get me started. You thought the mafia and the church was coming after us. Wait till the CIA come after us next. That's the next lick. But I just think it's too much of a coincidence. If it happened once, it's chance. If it happened twice, that's sketchy. 3 times, it's a pattern. Now we start looking into things, bro. And it just can't, it was 2 planes that crashed into each other in LaGuardia a couple weeks ago. I think some of it, is due to this cuts in funding and government shutdown. I don't know about your job, Ed, but damn near everywhere I go, if you go to the airport right now, the rental car lines are 4 times as long as they were before COVID because we don't have enough staff. If you go damn near any business, everybody's short staffed. That's like the norm now is short staff. You'd be like, what's taking my food so long? Yo, sorry, we're short staffed.
Hey, yo, that's crazy. That's actually happened to us this week. Yo.
Yeah, that's what I'm telling you.
There was literally one person in the place taking the order, making the order, taking the calls. I was like, yo, how's this person surviving right now? Yo, I wasn't even mad. Like, you take your time. Yo.
You a good person, Ed, because some people won't have that humility.
Yeah. No, fuck that. I was like, understanding the situation. I was like, that poor person by themselves.
Yeah, you didn't work for your money before, so you know.
And then the food was great, and I was like, yo, I can't be nothing but happy. Chicken. As soon as I took a first bite, I was like, that's flipping chicken. It was a girl working.
Oh, that's flipping chicken.
Son. Yes, working by herself, son, and best wing I've had in a long time.
So she must be a small business owner.
Possibly, yeah.
That's what's up, yo. Shout out to that sister, man. Shout out. She was black,
huh? Nah, but she was ethnic. I just didn't know her ethnic. She was a different. She was not.
She wasn't Italian or nothing. Talking about flipping chicken. Now I had to go shut that down.
She had ethnic that I recall, yeah, but she wasn't.
All right, now
I just didn't know what her.
Elon Musk Africans was it? I'm from Africa, nigga.
Nah, she was mad cool. That chicken was flipping good, is what it was.
That's what's up. Yo, shout out to flipping chicken.
Flipping delicious.
But yeah, I think that's a big part of everything, man. People always tend to blame the person in front of them, not knowing that the Wizard of Oz behind it is the one causing all of this folly. You know what I mean? So, yeah, man. I don't know. I think it's a conspiracy. I don't know. You already know. I think it's a conspiracy. I think the NFL rigged.
This was no accident.
You ever seen World War Z?
Yo, you never think it's an accident, yo. World War Z crazy, yo. I always wanted a sequel to that, yo.
It was an excellent movie.
But that was a well-done movie. The
very good movie.
And how they showed the visuals that they had where the old man was sick like this, and it was like
the river around him. Yeah.
And then you see that what's his name?
Favorite movies.
I can't even. Brad Pitt's character recognizes that they're going around him, and you see him recognizing that
and tied together.
Yeah.
But one thing I take from that movie really into my life. It's crazy how you take shit from art and really adopt it into your life. But one thing I took about it was that Indian man the Jewish man when he went to Jerusalem to try to figure out what was going on. But he said, we are a tribunal where it's like 11 of us, and one of us, no matter how clear the evidence is for the case, like the sky's blue. Yeah, we all know the sky's blue, but one of us has to say, no, it's not blue, and really try to investigate or be the devil's advocate and figure out to prove that, no, the sky's not blue. That's how I approach shit. I'm like, yeah, you say the government cool, but I don't. Remember they did the frog.
Had that one guy.
That's how I approach myself. But keep your eyes open, guys. You know I'm gonna hit you with the conspiracy.
You heard of hip hop, dick hop.
You know what I mean? All right. Yeah, man. So yeah, just be careful, guys. It's nothing. You tell people to be careful.
Saying we shouldn't fly.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. How you gonna be careful? You want? I got this, Paul. Excuse me.
I was planning a trip soon. I'm like, no, I don't know who to drive. Yo.
You scared straight now.
Well, guess what? I'm driving. Take the train is an option.
Hey, man.
It's in the United States. I don't need to fly.
I love to drive. How far you gotta go, Ed?
I don't know yet, but I'm planning on taking a trip.
Okay. You ever been to New Orleans? Oh yeah, that's right.
Oh shit, no, I think I'm going to Oklahoma at some point this year.
Hey. Now you're talking my language.
Yeah, I'm going to good old Tulsa.
Tulsa, Oklahoma. You about to go see the Negroes. Go ahead, enjoy yourself. Enjoy yourself. It might be a flipping chicken out there. All right, here we go. Guys, you already know what it is. You already know what it was. You already know what it could have been. You already know what it used to be. You already know what it's about to be, nigga. We are at my favorite part of the show. Your favorite part of the show. God's favorite part of the show. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together right now for Poppy's Quick Picks. Or better known as PQP. Poppy's Quick Picks, baby. PQP. And here we go. Let's take a look at week 10. Is this week 10 of this NFL season, yo?
Yeah, yo, we just flying through these weeks
already. Goodness gracious, Lord in heaven. Well, let's take a look at the slate of games. Of course, we had the one played last night between the Raiders and the Denver Broncos. Ed, tell me a little bit about that boring-ass game.
Yeah, this game was crazy because the first thing they were talking about this game is how the Raiders have the least quarterback pressures of the league right now. Quarterback pressure. Okay. Man, that game started and the fucking Raiders was all over Bo Nix.
Straight up.
It's all over Bo Nix. And Bo Nix needs a better stable of receivers, is what this game showed us. They need to build better receiver talent around him. There's some drop passes in that game. But I mean, it is what it is. It's a division game. You got to look at, sometimes you look at a team, oh, this is a bad team. But when you're playing that bad team in your division, they play you hard. Everybody else, damn. Pause.
Don't say damn.
They play you stronger. And then everybody else. So it's just a division game. And man, the Raiders were showing themselves. Now everybody's talking about the Broncos are the worst first place team. Like, what?
Isn't that crazy? Just like that.
Crazy stuff. I'm like, leave it alone, man. It's a division game, and usually when you win those close ones like that, it makes you stronger. It makes you a stronger team.
That's that grit. So
they still won a bunch in a row, even though a lot of them were losing teams. You know what they've been winning, but they're still winning games, and they're in first place. So you gotta respect what they're doing. They got also they have. I mean, what do you think about their coach?
The coach, Sean Payton.
Yeah. You still think he got the sauce? Like Sean Payton is what I think McVay was at one point. Like, now you know how when McVay, like the year that they won the Super Bowl, man. And Sean Payton was like looked at as like this offensive genius, you know, and then him and Drew Brees was just a right match. I'm saying like I'm talking about that type of comparison.
I forgot Sean Payton won the Super Bowl.
Yeah, with Drew Brees.
I forgot about
that. And during that time, the Saints were a winning organization. You know, they didn't go to multiple Super Bowls, but guess what? They went to one and won one while also performing an onside kick. There's very Sean McVay shit that, I mean, when you see now, and
he was creative.
Like with McVay, that's the kind I'm talking about. Like, you know, the kind of stuff that he does, like offensive genius type shit.
Hey, keep going, yo. Somebody's knocking on my door. Hold on, man.
Oh, all right. So I just look at the Broncos. Is Sean Payton's finally found a quarterback that he can, like, his next Drew Brees, so to speak. It's not Drew Brees, but you know, I think that a lot of good stuff is happening on that team, but they definitely need better receivers. Is probably their situation, man. And J.K. Dobbins getting hurt too. So moving on from that game was a snore fest basically. So now that Sean is back, let's look at the Falcons at the Colts. And we were just talking about
that. Hey, nigga, don't do my introductions, nigga. Hold on, let me do my introductions, cuz. See how quick Ed move on without me, yo? If you ain't fucking in fun, I'll find somebody else. Damn,
I didn't know you was coming back. I didn't want to talk about the Broncos no more. I was like, I like what Sean Payton's doing.
The next game. Sorry, we were talking about the owner earlier in the show, but it's a Berlin game. It's the Atlanta Falcons versus the Indianapolis Colts. Ed, what you think we're going to see in this one, dog?
Man, this is going to be an interesting matchup. You know, you got Bijan Robinson and the Falcons. Oh, Bijan. Oh, like Dijon Mustard. Did I say that before?
Bijan. You said it right. You know I always fuck with you on
that. Bijan Robinson. But man, every time I go, oh man, these Falcons, they always have a shitty game. Every single time. Like, why are we doing this? What are you doing to me? And this is overseas, but they're calling it the Colts home game. I don't know how they like figure these out. Do they like roll the dice? They like flip a coin to decide whose home game it is?
Right.
How do you know anything about that?
They just assign it. I think the NFL just assigns it.
Like, here, it's your home game. You lost one.
Right, rock, paper, scissors.
He's like, you have one less home game. You're done. The fans can fly if they want to. Man.
That's crazy.
How many fans you think?
Maybe people popping up.
People
when we played.
Up. Is there a lot of people with money in Indianapolis?
Yeah. People got money in Indianapolis.
Man,
that's
with
a major
everything
city,
going
though.
on, RGIII dying, I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of those fans traveled over there, and that's it'll give them a home environment, especially when those fans interact with the crowd. Where are they at? In Dublin or Berlin?
Berlin, Germany.
Germany. It's like, what's the relations between Germany and America right now?
It must be decent for them to host a game. I mean, remember we had one in
This
Brazil.
This isn't the first one either.
Yeah, so
the NFL is doing good,
you know. But let's talk about the game. We got ADHD.
I just like the Colts because just when you look at the two things, consistency is something that we've talked about a lot, and I'm just going to trust consistency, and I'm going to trust that they literally have a coaching staff and a team that everybody's locked in. And yeah, the Steelers showed what happens when you go in there and put pressure on Danny Dimes and stop Jonathan Taylor. So that's the formula. Can the Falcons do what the Steelers did? I don't think they can. So, I mean, that's just bottom line is what I'm going to look at it. Their defense is not going to do what the Steelers defense did to them. And I don't think the Falcons offense is consistent enough to keep up with their scoring. So that's going to be Colts all day. I'd say they're going to score 27-17 Colts.
All right, that's what's up. I think the Colts are going to win too. You know, the Falcons are ass right now. We kind of ass right now.
I don't think call them ass because they had some good games. They're just not great yet. They had good moments. They're inconsistent. That's the only.
You can't. We gotta call it playing. Yo, they ass.
Yeah, they ass.
Just because if your father never showed up and he showed up 2 times, you can't be like, man, he ain't a deadbeat dad. He showed up twice. No, he's a deadbeat dad. He's ass. Just like the Falcons. I'm calling the Colts 34-10 in Berlin.
Yeah.
Next, we taking it down to NRG Stadium in Houston, and the Jaguars are finally in America again. It's the Jaguars versus the Houston Texans. What you think of that?
This is an interesting divisional matchup, given that both of them have pretty decent amount of injuries on their team. Most notably, Houston Texans. CJ Stroud is going to be out with that nasty concussion suffered in the last game. Yeah, he's still in concussion protocol, so he's already ruled out. So David Mills is playing the game, but they still got Nico Collins and Woody Marks. They still got who's the other receiver they got over there? Was it Juju? Not Juju. Juju's with the
Tank Dell hurt.
Nah, it's someone that used to play for the Steelers.
And the Texans?
I don't fucking know who it is now.
I don't know.
I done went down the wrong pipe. Anyways, it don't even matter. Pause. It's just in case. But no Travis Hunter.
Oh, it's just in case.
No Brian Thomas for the Jaguars. No Brian Thomas. No Brian Thomas. No Travis Hunter. I don't know, man. Right now the Jaguars, it's like they're beating the teams. They're beating the teams that are still on the come up, but when it comes to the top teams, they're still not quite there yet. And the Texans, I think, it's in Texas.
It is.
I think that the Texans are going to pull this one out because I'm just going to be honest. The coach I think D'Amico Ryans is the better coach
over Duval.
Yes, over Duval. I think that he's going to be a good coach, though. I think he's good for the he's good for the Jaguars. I think the Jaguars are in good hands right now, but it's just right now this team ain't there yet, and they got injuries across the board. And the Texans, I think they're starting to forge themselves into a better team because they've also made me liars twice. So I'm going to be like, listen, the Texans, they're starting to show out. So I'm going to just ride with the Texans at home. David Mills, it's not going to be a pretty game. So I think 17-10.
I like that prediction, bro. But I see it the other way. I think the Jags beat the Texans in Houston 17-10. That's crazy. I was thinking that when
17-10 the other way. Well, we see it's a one-score game. So when you put one-score game, it could go either way because you still got to consider the fact that CJ Stroud is playing. But I just trust what the Texans have over what the Jaguars have is how I'm looking.
Okay, tomato.
And they're at home.
And they're home. I like that. Next, this we've called games like this and said it's probably going to be a shellacking, and then the freaking other team won, so it's crazy. So I'm not even going to put that moniker on it.
Yeah.
In Hard Rock Stadium, the Miami Dolphins host the Buffalo Boys from Orchard Park. The Buffalo Bills fly in Josh Allen to take on the Dolphins. What you seeing here, Ed?
No, it's interesting because you think that this whole time I'm never going to say this is a divisional matchup. The Dolphins always play the Bills tough. And here's the problem. The Bills still have a small defensive line, and David Achan.
Yes.
Is it A-Chain? It doesn't matter. He's going to move like A-Train and run through that defense like A-Train. Yeah. And I think that's going to cause problems because James Cook, is questionable. And that's a huge thing in my book.
That's their heartbeat right there.
Yes, James Cook is questionable to play, which means even if he does play, is he going to be 100%? And it's in Miami. They have all of this thing against it. They just traded away players too. It's just looking like this team is just coasting through the season. No sirree. I think that they might stun the Bills just because it's a division opponent, and they don't give a shit that their record sucks. It's a division opponent. We're winning this game. But the crazy thing is, I think that Bills still win, but they're going to pull one with a Josh Allen magic at the end. But they're going to get their asses beat in the first half, is how I look at it. So I think that they're going to jump to like a 2-score lead, maybe 10-3 or some shit. That's a 1-score lead, but 10-3, like the Bills are going to struggle at first, and then all of a sudden, Josh Allen magic.
You sit right there.
And Bills win 17-3.
Okay. I like that.
17-10, my bad.
17. You like that 17-10.
That's the second time. It just came to me.
It feels good.
It feels good at 17-10.
I'm seeing the Bills cook, though. I'm thinking the Bills drop a 30 dirty on them. And the Dolphins, Tua just looked like he just like ready to snitch. He ready to quit.
And listen, if you got a running back that's running down your throat, Tua's going to look like a
not really, but maybe I'm hypersensitive. You said running back. You didn't really do anything
running down your throat.
Yeah, that was kind of zesty, but it's okay.
Hey, I still take the Bills 17-10. I think the Dolphins give them a run for their money for a second.
Oh, okay. I thought you said the Dolphins going to win 17-10.
I said Bills 17-10.
Okay. My fault. That's why I said I'm going to have to go against you. I do think it's going to be that, but I think the Dolphins is definitely going to catch that L. 30-10. Next, this is the Bum Bowl. Jets at home in MetLife versus the Browns. I ain't never leaving Cleveland. You heard David and Njoku? I'm staying forever. I like my water with lead in it. Go ahead. What you think about this?
I think the Browns trounced the Jets, specifically just because they just trade. Yeah, I think specifically just because the Jets just traded away 2 of their players. It basically sends a message down the pipeline. It's like, hey, we're suiting up for next year. We're farming picks now, so we're just playing just to see who's gonna make the team next year.
I like that for Aaron Glenn, though. That's a good sign.
I'm super happy because remember I said don't blame Aaron Glenn. Now Aaron Glenn has something to work with for next year and the next 2 years. And beyond, you got 2 years to work with, and I think that's great. You put a young coach in there and give him some opportunities. Anyways, I think the Jets, like the team's gonna be kind of like. So I don't know. We don't know what we're going to get out of the Jets, but we're going to get a couple games from the Jets where it might shock people.
Don't do it, Ed.
But the Browns are going to take this. The Browns are going to take this 20-10.
I like that. Okay. I thought you was going to bet on the Jets. I was about to
no, I'm just saying that I wouldn't count on because they have a fiery coach. So because he's a fiery coach, at some point they're going to shock some people. But
at some point,
this is like the eve of the trade. Like they just traded away 2 top defensive players. And Judkins is about to run down the middle. That's how I look at it. Judkins is about to cook. Judkins is about to run on this defense with Quinn.
You high on Judkins, man. I think you high on Judkins.
Yeah, Judkins is a good running back. I like Judkins.
Okay. All right. Yeah. I see the Browns winning here as well. 24-6. Only 2 field goals from the Jets, man. I really have lost faith in them boys. Next, this should be a good game down in Tampa Bay. This is going to be
a great game.
Fire them cannons. Down in Tampa Bay. Yeah. The Patriots come down. Stephon Diggs, Drake May take on Baker Mayfield and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. What you see, Ed?
Well, no Chris Godwin.
And also
no Mike Williams.
No Mike Evans.
Or Mike Evans. Did I say Mike Williams? No Mike Evans.
I thought he was there too. That's why I was damn.
No Mike Williams is no longer there. Mike Evans. No Mike Evans. But they got this young rookie called Tez Johnson. He's good, and I think Baker Mayfield's playing great. It's at home, but I just think that the Patriots defense is they rolling, man. The Patriots defense is rolling, and Drake May is like, oh, if I can't make the throw, and you got man coverage, and you leave me some field, I'm running. That makes the Patriots very interesting to me, and I think the Patriots all the way on this one. But it's going to be a battle. I think this is going to be a shootout. They're going to go back and forth a little. But I think that the Patriots defense is going to make the necessary stops at the end of the game to seal it for the Patriots that will win by 28-24.
28-24 Patriots. Okay. I like the fire Baker got, man. I'm high on Baker, man. Shake and bake. I think outside of my dog, he the next runner up for the MVP. Oh God. I'm taking the Buccaneers here, 28-24.
If Baker Mayfield does what you say he's going to do, then I will definitely would not take him out of the conversation.
Yeah,
we'll see. He definitely joins the chat, is what I'm saying.
Baker joins the chat.
He joins the chat for MVP for real.
No doubt.
If he beats the Patriots, because the Patriots are a hot team right now.
Mm-hmm. All right, moving on to our second slate. Well, not the second slate of games, the second row of games here, man. I've been having to eat my words about this team, man. I started off week 1, we roasted Sir Purr and everything, man, and now they standing on business.
They just stood on business after we said they were to get a shellacking.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
The Green Bay Packers, I was so mad. I was not in love with Jordan Love. I hated Jordan Love. I was like, Jordan Love, what you doing? This ain't love.
If it isn't love, what does it feel so bad? Make me feel so sad
inside.
Oh, en serio. Nice. Dale. Muy bien. All right, fuck it. Well, let's control our mental health problems. Let's get back on the game. Panthers there's a Bank of America Stadium, right? Bank of America Stadium. Yeah. They welcome the struggling Saints. We just beat the shit out the Saints. What you think about this one, Ed? Does it get better for New Orleans?
This is a divisional matchup, so we can't just ignore that. So divisional matchup. We've had a lot of division. This is a divisional matchup type of week, yo. We got
it continues.
1, 2, 3. Is that it? 4.
My division playing each other. The whole division.
There's 4 divisional matchups in this week. All right. Anyways, back to the Panthers. I think the Panthers are going to keep it rolling. You know what I mean? And man, it's Dowdle. Rico Dowdle has been. Yeah, Rico Dowdle has really sparked this offense, and I think that they struggled at first until Rico Dowdle jumped in there. And he took over, and now it's Rico Dowdle's running back.
That's his spot backfield now.
Yeah, that's his backfield now, and I think that's great stuff for them. Bryce Young's playing better. Man, Jalen Coker's just not really getting there. I don't know if he's still not safe, but I think Xavier Legette is a little bit gimpy right now. So we might see some Jalen Coker coming in this one. I'm going to start him this week on fantasy.
McLellan hurt though, right?
Oh, if he's hurt, I'm definitely putting
he's hurt, I think.
Jalen Coker in. It's a wrap now. Oh yeah, we're gonna see some more targets for him, and I think that he's a very talented receiver. I'm high on him. Panthers are going to win this game. I think they're going to this is going to be a high-scoring game.
Yeah, do you think the Saints going to score a lot too?
No. High-scoring game for the Panthers.
Okay.
That Panthers defense is going to be hurting. Panthers defense has also been playing really, really good. They stifled the Green Bay Packers. Yo.
They have, bro. It's surprising. It's surprising. So, what you think?
I think the Saints offense is nothing like the Packers offense. They're going to get
There's no one like you.
I think the Saints are going to score 10 points, but the Panthers are about to put on the shellacking. This is my shellacking right here. My shellacking of the week is happening. They're going to win. They're going to win 30-10, yo. 30-10, Carolina.
Adios míos. That's an ass whipper. I don't see it being too far off though. I'm seeing 10-24 Panthers. Right. Next, we're in the toughest city in America with the softest quarterback in America. The Chicago Bears versus the New York Giants. Jackson Dart, and he don't got his dog with him. Man, I miss my dog. You think the Bears gonna be able to beat the Giants?
This is one of those interesting matchups here because the Giants' record suggests that the Bears at home should be in total control here. But man, you can't count on Jackson Dart. But there's a lot of controversy going on about this. Dave, they're all talking about him on the hot seat, this and that. A lot of shit going on in New York. So I think that the distraction is going to be a problem. There's a lot of shit going on in New York. But they got the nucleus to being a good team. If they play their cards right, this team's going to be something next year. So don't fuck it up, management of New York. But they're going to take an L against the Bears at home. Right. I think that this team is faced a little adversity, and they're at home. They better fucking win this game. This is going to be 24-17.
24-17. Yeah, baby. I don't know, man. I think the Bears are definitely going to win in this one. I think Caleb spreads his wings a little bit, man. I seen him on a podcast with Amar St. Brown. He was talking shit. So I think he's starting to feel himself a little bit more, man. So I think the Bears are going to really extend over here. They got their rookie tight end Lovelace. He balling. They doing well. I think the Bears dropped 30-14 on the New York Giants. Next we go to purple. Never meant to cause you any sorrow. Never mind. I keep singing song Purple Rain. The Minnesota Vikings welcome in they welcome in another purple team. Oh, this shit. The
purple Vikings versus purple.
Yeah, the Vikings versus the Ravens. Go ahead, talk your shit.
Hey yo. Hey, who started? Oh, JJ McCarthy's back with the Vikings.
Yes.
Man, this is all about the Ravens defense. Can the Ravens defense continue this trend where they've been keeping teams under 17 points? Week. So it's just a matter of the Ravens defense performing the way they're supposed to. I think Lamar and company are going to show up. And I think that in order for the Vikings to compete, which they got the players, man. They got Justin Jefferson and Jordan Addison. This offense is nothing to be sneezed at. And that's why I'm saying the Ravens defense is really going to get tested here. And I think this is where we're going to see this Ravens defense. We're going to see in this game if the Ravens really are a playoff team.
Okay.
All right. So I'm going to trust that the defense is going to show up and show out. With Teddy Buchanan, I believe in the defense. Teddy Buchanan and
that boy good. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Mr. Agent Zero, right there, Roquan Smith next to him. I'm going to trust that those two together are going to play well. And Alohi Gilman is in there. We just got a new pass rusher from the Titans. Thanks.
I saw that.
I think he's going to get rotational snaps. I think because he just got here. But guess what? I think, matter of fact, I forgot he runs a similar defense. And
he's been cooking. He was
cooking. So he was cooking over there, and he already said that there's a lot of similarities between the defenses. So shit, if he comes in and shows up, JJ McCarthy is going to have problems. And the Ravens defense back in the day when they were good always had a great track record against young quarterbacks.
He is essentially a rookie quarterback.
I think it comes down to the defense. Defense does what they do. The Ravens definitely going to score 30 points, 28 points, right? But can they keep the Vikings from scoring 28? I think the defense is going to score. I think offense is going to score 30, Vikings 20. I think they're going to get past the 17, but I think the defense is going to get a few key sacks thanks to new rotation there.
Man.
But we're also short Tavius Robinson, man, but we'll see. This trade's got to pan out for us.
Last week, you got to see the power of Lamar Jackson on that Ravens team. I think Lamar has got real. I don't even fuck with the Ravens. I think Lamar saw his power, and I think he's gonna ball this week. And I really don't trust the Vikings behind JJ McCarthy. I think they fly into Minnesota and put a whipping down on the Vikings, 34-17. Next, we flying up to Lumen Field up in Seattle, Washington, where the Cardinals come in with Jacoby Brissett still at the helm to take on the number one power ranked Seattle Seahawks. What you see here, Ed?
Man, I bet against them last week. But remember, I'm high on the Seahawks, and I think that 13 rises. But, man, this team also just traded for Raheed Shaheed to go with Jackson Smith and Jigba. Yeah. He's a take off the top receiver. You don't have to right now. He doesn't have to learn the offense. When he's on the field, he's going post, go. Go. Let's pull the safety and let Jackson Smith come underneath. And with Elijah Arroyo, another rookie tight end that's pretty talented, this team's going to be cooking with Raheem Shaheed clearing out some routes.
Yes,
for this team. I think, that clear out game is coming. And I think that the defense is just looking great, man. Former Ravens defensive coordinator, Mike McDonald. I'm riding with him. He's on the NFC side, so I could be like, cheering for the Seahawks.
Cheer from a distance.
Cheer from a distance, because it's like, that's still my man, Mike McDonald. And he's got the right players in there. I think the Seattle Seahawks are a contender. But this is a divisional matchup. I said all of that just to say this is a divisional matchup, and I think the Cardinals and the Seahawks are going to play it close. So, but I think in the end, a big play from Jackson Smith and Jigba is going to be the deciding factor of this game. The Seahawks win 24-17.
24-17. I like that, man. I'm taking the Seahawks as well. I'll ride with you 24-17. I don't even think the Cardinals going to be able to score that much. Jacoby got lucky last week. Marvin Harrison got off, but I think the Seahawks.
If Marvin Harrison plays consistent, man, this Cardinals can.
I don't think he's gonna do it this time. So I like that score prediction. Next it's the NFL America's game of the week, and I'm proud to be an American. Well, at least I know.
You guys got some revenge or what in their house?
And I like to thank sweet Jesus Christ for giving Matthew Stafford to me. And I gladly stand up next to him. Nigga, hell yes. The Rams fly in to take on the 49ers. Keep it 100 with me, Ed. We lost to him last time,
You said Puka was hurt. Is Puka playing or not?
He gonna play, but he stay hurt. He stay getting hurt. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, he's still getting hurt,
but he okay. He could have came in.
What about your running back duo?
Everybody healthy. Blake healthy. Kyron healthy. Everybody healthy. Offensive line healthy. We Gucci bandana, and we just got a new corner from the.
And there's so much controversy with San Francisco. Who's the starting quarterback? Brock Purdy's going to be the emergency quarterback.
It don't matter.
But Kyle Shanahan is still Kyle Shanahan. I think this is what's great about this matchup is top coaches from the same coaching tree facing each other.
It'll be a good game.
Yeah, the Shanahan tree is living well in the NFL. Mike McDonald, Kyle Shanahan, and
Sean
McVay. Ain't that some shit?
That is.
You guys better fucking
procrastinating. What you think?
Listen, you didn't beat a limping 49ers team, right? And you're going in their house to win. You guys better fucking win. I'm going to pick the Rams here because I was just bigging up Matthew Stafford and Puka Nacua. And I think that the Rams weren't all the way there yet when they faced him the first time. And they also probably didn't take the game. They probably took the game like, they limping here. You can't forget that you got Kyle Shanahan over there who knows these coaches know each other.
Right.
They know how each other thinks, yo. They know each other. That's what makes these games interesting. I think McVay's got some things up his sleeves. Like, okay, you got me Shanahan on some slick shit. He was thinking about this game. He circled this game. McVay's got some tricks up his sleeve. I think that this is going to be a shellacking, actually. I think the Rams are going to slaughter the 49ers just because McVay wants to teach his buddy. Like, hey, we'll drink some beers after the season, but I'm about to fuck you up. The Rams win 34-10.
I like that, Ed. I said I like that. When you call it nothing scores and I'll be right back. I like you call that score out. I don't think it's gonna be that crazy. I think we're gonna win 28-17.
Still crazy.
We still gonna fuck them up though.
Yo, you guys need to, yo, because that was embarrassing.
Bitch, I know. Shit. I know what happened, nigga.
I know McVay was circling back fucking games like, okay, shit, man, you got me.
I remember, man. Fuck. All right, anyway, man.
You're just mad because your dad calls me son.
That's fucked up, yeah. That's some Spider-Man.
Nah, they probably got a brother type relationship.
Wasn't that how Spider-Man and Harry were in the movie and shit? He always liked to be there.
So Kyle Shanahan is the Green Goblin and shit.
Hell yeah. You killed him, Sean.
McVay's Spider-Man. How you speak?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Sean Parker. Anyway, we go next. We come down to Landover, Maryland, where the Detroit Lions come into town to take on the Jaden Daniel-less Washington Commanders. What you seeing here, Ed?
Hey man, I think they also got Luke McCaffrey's also possibly out for the season as well. Man, Washington's just having bad luck with injuries, man, and I think that's going to be their detriment. But it's all right, man. They still got a pretty solid squad. Also, lesson learned: like you guys invested a lot in like veterans that are close to 30 or over 30. You guys start drafting better. You got a young quarterback on his rookie contract. Find him a fucking receiver that he can grow with. Damn it.
Right.
Fine, you got your first round pick needs to be a wide receiver and needs to be one of the top 5 of the wide receivers.
Right.
That's what you need to be getting for Jaden Daniels right now while he's still young. Anywho, the Lions are going to win this game 34-17.
34-17 Lions. I like that. Just to be a contrarian, I'll say 34-20 Detroit. Right. Next, the stepchildren of SoFi, the Los Angeles Chargers, bitches. Welcome in the Pittsburgh Steelers, Aaron Rodgers, DK Metcalf, Jalen Ramsey, and them boys. What you think you're seeing here, Ed? You think the Chargers can keep the streak going?
The Chargers can, definitely. But, man, the Steelers' defense is starting to look like the Steelers' defense again, and that's dangerous. TJ Watt, still TJ Watt, man. He's a game wrecker.
Yep.
But
athletic, strong.
You got a 6'6". He's a 6'7" quarterback. And I think that Jim Harbaugh probably knows a little bit about the Steelers, and they run a Ravens type of defense, which means that the Steelers defense and Ravens defense, I don't know, a lot of people know, but they have similarities as well. So that's why the Steelers and Ravens is such great matchups, because these are teams that know each other well. And Jim being John's brother means that he's probably gonna know a little bit about this Ravens defense.
A lot about
it. So he might have some tricks up his sleeves. And he also has Ravens players on his team as well. So I think that aspect is gonna allow Jim Harbaugh to really
bit more insight.
Yeah, probably put them in situations that they're not expected to be put in. Unless I just help Tomlin out, and he saw this. I hope Tomlin doesn't see this. But I'm going to go with that. I think the Chargers do keep it rolling and win this game, but the Steelers are going to make it difficult on them. And I think Aaron Rodgers looks like he just wants to finish his career with a possible Super Bowl, or finish his career by looking good. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's to me is going to make the Steelers game and the Chargers game interesting. But I still got Chargers winning. I think it's a high score game. 28-24.
Yeah, I think youth wins this game, right? I definitely feel you on that one. The Chargers, they're a fresher team. I think as the season wears in, like you said, with my fault, put my hand up there, having too many veteran players, when it start getting cold, that's when it shows. Vets are like, bridge
and
work.
Injuries linger around more.
Yes,
too.
Sir. Yes, sir. So I'm taking the Chargers here, 24-21 in a tight one in SoFi. I got to get out the SoFi to check that out, bro. Next, we finished the week. Monday Night Football. I'm not going to sing it this time, Ed. I'm not going to sing it this time. The wrong song. The Green Bay Packers welcome the defending Super Bowl champion Philadelphia Eagles, pussy ass niggas, to Lambeau Field to take on Jordan Love, Josh Jacobs, Romeo Doubs, and the Green Bay Packers. You think the Packers win this one? I pray they do.
Man, they should win this at home after they just got embarrassed by the Panthers. So, I mean, I think that they were embarrassed. They were a high favorite. I think they were 2-score favorite. It's crazy. Las Vegas probably going nuts at that game. But listen, the Eagles are making moves too. They made some moves. Got Jair Alexander up in there. Jalen Phillips. So they've made some moves of their own. So are their new toys going to be up, ready to go? I don't think Jair is going to be ready to go. So count him out of the game. If he gets in there as rotational. But I don't think he's fully healthy, man. Green Bay needs to get established that run. But, man, we got Barkley versus Jacobs. Two solid running backs. I think the running game is going to be a key factor in this game, and the Eagles have the better running game. And the way the Packers played, they got to prove it now, Timmy. So I'm going to say this is also a close game because they also have Micah Parsons on that side. That's going to disrupt Jalen Hurts a little bit. But they got to stop the run first. In order for Micah Parsons to do his thing, they got to stop the run. Can they stop Saquon? I'm just saying no, they cannot. It's just Saquon?
No, you don't always give niggas French
name.
Shit,
you give
Marshawn, Saquon.
Yeah, Saquon. Every time you do that, I believe you too. That's crazy.
Thank you for listening to me. You did more than my father did.
I keep doing it too. Okay, so I think Saquon Barkley is going to be the key factor. He's going to win the running back duel here, and this is going to be a grinded out game, I think. So I think this is going to be like a 16-14 type of thing. Eagles.
Okay, 16-14 Eagles, man. I'm praying Jordan Love just have and them boys like, yo, we can't be disrespected twice in our house. And I hope they just bring the wood pause to the Eagles, man. I'm praying for. This is not a prediction. This is a prayer. We're gonna take it back to the prosperity preachers. I'm calling on the angels to give me 33-17 in the name of Jesus at Lambeau. I want the Lambeau. I want the Packers to win 33-17 over the Eagles. And that's all the games, guys. The team on bye. We had who needed, Lord, in the name of Jesus. Cincinnati Bengals on a bye week. Hold up. We them boys. The Cowboys on a bye week. Patty Cakes and the Chiefs on a bye week. And Cam and the ass stout Titans on a bye week.
Titans.
All right, guys. That's it. That's a conclusion of another segment of Poppy's Picks. Hey.
Oh, damn. You got 142. Oh, we gonna have some cut. Oh, yeah.
We gave that game, bro. Thanks for giving us the sauce. I appreciate it. All right, guys, that is we come to another episode of the Too Late We Said It podcast. Ed, we good, man. We made it, man. We starting to get all this stuff in, man. It's starting to flow, man.
Yeah, we got all the topics in. I mean, you can't get better than that. It wasn't probably quick pick wasn't that long. It was just that we had that one little section where we did like something like 4 or 5 times. You guys won't know, but
you won't know.
It's only gonna be one cut. Of those 3 times we sung that same song, only one cut's making it. The best
that's
one.
Right. I forgot.
We added like 8 to 10 minutes to the whole thing.
That's all right. That's all right. God is good. All right, guys. Well, we appreciate you tuning in. Make sure you like, subscribe, share, comment, donate, cash app. If you see us in the street, throw us a couple dollars for gas, whatever you want to do. You know, we out here thugging. We appreciate you guys' viewership. We appreciate your fellowship. We appreciate you rocking with us, man. Ed, you want to say anything to the people before we get up out of here?
Look out for them shorts. I said that last time. But I put a lot of effort into those. I'm gonna try to get more of them out too. So
no doubt. All right, guys. Well, enjoy the rest of your weekend. Stay safe, and we'll see you next week from the Too Late We Said It podcast. Me and Edwin are Arrivederci, niggas.
Peace.
I want to go home, Forrest. I don't know. He's just doing anything. Welcome to the Too Late We Said It podcast. I am your host, Sean Leverett. This is my co-host, Edwin Nevada. Together, we come together. The Too Late We Said It podcast. We welcome you to join us for another odyssey into insanity.
Damn,
nigga.
Let me see you at regular side. Your fault. Just
let
it record, man. I gotta adjust the mic right.
It just caught you saying
that. That's crazy. Jordan Love, what you doing?
Yeah.
This ain't love.
This ain't love. If it isn't love, why does it feel so bad?
Oh yeah, I said
Make me feel so sad
inside.
I was waiting.
Hold up, do it again, yo, because I fucked it up the first time.
All right, here we go. If it isn't love, why does it feel so bad?
so bad.
Make me feel so sad.
Sad inside.
Ah, you fucked up again, yo.
Did I?
You said sad inside.
Oh, because I was saying sad. I was trying to repeat. Yeah, do it again. I won't do the repeat.
All right,
that
yo,
was
I ain't got my vocals going. My throat hurt.
All right.
I can only sing one more time. If it isn't love, why does it feel so bad? Make me feel so sad
inside.
Ooh.
Sira, banana.